We still need to, have money to run our operations. We don't make a profit on these cats. We just make enough to keep ourselves going from month to month. But right now, we do have that sale going on, and we, haven't talked about stopping it in the near future. So hopefully it'll run a little while longer.
Okay, sounds good.
And this right here is Babette, and she might be a little hard to see because she's black and I have black pants on, but she's a very, very nice cat. She just came around right before we turned the camera back on and climbed in my lap. I did not put her here. I did not encourage her to come over here. She just came over here.
Yes, you did.
She's a really, really nice girl, and we were just talking about the black cats and how we, it's harder to find homes for them. She is just one of many adult black cats that we have down here at the store, but she's very, very friendly. She's about 2 years old now. I think we've had her for the better part of a year. She did come in with one little black kitten. I don't know if she had more or what, but when she finally came to the store, she had one little black kitten left. And the kitten was shy, but she found a home. And Babette wasn't always, overly friendly, but since being here, she sure has turned into a very friendly cat. She might be coming over to your lab next. But she's oftentimes right here on the desk when we come in wanting attention. She is just a super duper nice cat. I mean, if you're looking for a real nice female cat. And some people actually do come in for black cats. I adopted one, and I specifically went for the black cat. So, but even if you're not looking for a black cat, she's a wonderful, wonderful cat.
Yeah.
So this is Babette. And right here I have Philip, and Philip is, I have his card here right here. Philip is 8 years old. He's a very large male orange tabby, and he's a real laid-back boy. He usually just, lays around. He likes to be petted. He likes the attention. Hi, sweetie, don't you? And he has got the most beautiful eyes. I mean, it's not on his fur. It's actually in his eyes. When I look at him, it looks like he's just got black eyeliner around his eyes. And sometimes they do. They actually have, a different color on their fur around their eyes. But his is actually in his eyeball where it looks like he's got the black eyeliner on. He's just laid back. This is what he does. He just, he usually lays around on a shelf in the front room or in the middle room here. Philip was adopted from us at a year old in '03, and we must have got a call from the Humane Society here in town in '08 that his owner just, left him there, just brought him there and left him there. I don't think we have a reason. I don't see a reason for it. So, I don't know what happened, but, it obviously wasn't fair to Philip. So we got a call from them that, somebody had turned in one of our cats, and normally when there are cats, we take responsibility for them again, and we'll bring them back into the Kinder Kitties here if we have the space for them. But this is Philip. Like I said, he's a large orange tabby, very laid back. He's a little older, but, he's very affectionate, and he's still got a lot of good years left in him. So ask for Philip.
And this is a big black male cat. His name is Paco. He was recently returned. The people that returned him said he didn't get along with their daughter. We don't know how old the daughter was or what the daughter did to him, but he's another very laid-back cat. Likes the kittens. He grooms the kittens in the back when they come running by him. Like I say, he likes to be scratched, likes to be petted. He's just another all-around nice cat. Like I say, you pet him just long enough, he'll start purring for you. He just likes this. He'd be a nice one for maybe an older couple that would like a cat that would be sitting by him. I don't know how he'd be with the kids. I don't think he'd be bad, but we can't say for sure. So we'd like to see him go with a probably older adult. And this is Paco, waiting for a home.
Okay, over here in this cage we have Chiquita and Sylvia, and I only have one of them out, and they're both gray girls. They're about 4 months old. I don't know which one's which at the moment, but like I said, they're both gray girls, so they're pretty much interchangeable. Chiquita and Sylvia were born in a trailer park here in Kenosha on the north side. And the lady that lives in the trailer park has been very cooperative with us to try to, bring the kittens to us and spay and neuter the mothers and dads that are out there. I mean, she's really been an advocate for her particular trailer park here in Kenosha. So, we do work with her. Hi, sweetie. And these are 2 kittens left of the 4 she brought us. Probably a couple months ago, she brought them to us, and she fostered them for us. Sometimes people call us wanting us to take in kittens, but we just don't have the foster space. So we ask if they'll just hold on to them while we administer their shots and their medicine, and until they're old enough to come into the Kinder Kitties to be adopted. And that way, we're not tying up a foster home with those kittens if the people that either found them or whose mother had them would foster them for us. But this is where Chiquita and Sylvia come from, and they've been down here maybe almost 2 months now, so they're ready for their new home. They're both very playful. They're just really typical kittens. They like to run around, they like to play, they like to chase each other, they like to chase the other kittens, and they're just beautiful, almost solid gray cats here. So these are just a couple of the many kittens we have available.
Okay, and this is Ivanka. We figured maybe about a year and a half year old female. She came in. Her problem is she's not real wild about other cats. So when another cat comes around, she gets a little nervous. So we do put her up at night. Put her in her cage at night so that she doesn't go after the other cats or they don't go after her. But she's very nice with people. Like I say, she's all white. Loves to be petted. But like I say, it would probably not be the best if you have another cat in your household that is an aggressive type cat, because then they do tend to fight. But this is Ivanka.
This here in the cage here is Tadpole, and Tadpole is a very beautiful gray cat. He's a male. He's pretty big male too. He was actually ours as a very small baby. He had to be bottle fed. And usually those bottle-fed kittens are very affectionate cats because, they don't remember having a mother, depending on what age he came in at. So they do attach themselves to humans quite well. And unfortunately, after a year, he's about a year and a half, and he was returned to us a couple months ago because his owner was going into the military and could not keep him, which is a shame. Again, he's lost the only home he's known since he was a small kitten. But we took him back, and now he's looking for another good home. He's a very laid-back boy. He enjoys attention. He's still being caged at night, I think, because he's fairly new here. And I think he does have little spats with the other cats. I don't think it's anything serious. Like I said, sometimes we'll cage them, when they're new until they get used to the place. But this is Tadpole, and he's a nice little boy. He's a little lover. This right here is Gilmore, and Gilmore is a brown tabby over white male, and we do have him listed on his card as being 4 months old, but I'm really thinking that's an error because him and his brother are quite large. I'm thinking they're more like 5 or 6 months. But he has a gray tabby brother also here, and they did have a third brother who was actually a Siamese mix. This is his brother. That's his brother, Gizmo, I believe. And there was a third brother, like I said, a Siamese mix. So these boys actually do have Siamese in them. And they are already neutered, and they have had their rabies shots. So as part of our adult sale, for the $60, we're also including kittens over 5 months. So even though we have them listed at 4 months, these guys would qualify because I think they're older than 4 months. So for $60, you're going to get what we would call a teenage kitten. These would be considered teenagers for us. And like I said, they have been neutered. They have had rabies shot. All of our cats also are tested for either feline leukemia, or if they're an adult, they're tested for feline leukemia and the AIDS virus, the feline AIDS virus. They're up to date with their distemper